Howdy y'all, welcome to Nerd Studio. Hey, we're out at the range today. Gonna have some more fun with the Inceptor ammunition from Polycase. This is their ARX self-defense ammunition. This one is in 45 ACP. If you've been watching the videos lately, you know this has become my personal defense ammo of choice. I'm doing a lot of cheese can tests, and it's really impressive. We've done some comparison of the 115 grain 9mm to 115 grain plus P plus ammo to the 74 grain ARX, and we're just blown away by the performance of that ARX ammo against a can of cheese. Because, you know, cheese is our preferred test medium here at the studio. Well, I sent those videos off to Polycase and said, hey, I really like the ammunition, just thought I'd let you have a look at the reviews. And they replied back and said, oh, wow, we love the idea of cheese can tests. Let us send you some more ammunition and do whatever testing you want to do on it. So they sent me about 200 rounds in 45 ACP. This is their, 114 grain. And to honor that gift to the channel, I thought we'd do a little more intensive testing than we've done in the past. So I got a chronograph. We're going to see just how fast these move, compare it to some other ammunition, and then we built some test walls. That's what you're seeing behind me. We're going to get the cheese in front of those walls and see what the penetration actually is. Stay tuned. We're going to be using the Pro Chrono Digital from Competition Electronics. It's the first time I've ever used a chronograph. It's pretty cool though. Let's start out by shooting some 45 ball ammo. This is the target ammo I normally use from Freedom Munitions. This is 230 grain. And we'll be shooting it out of the Glock 41. Watch for a video on this gun coming up soon. That's 878 feet per second average out of the ball ammo. Not a big surprise there. Let's try some personal defense ammo from Second Amendment. This is 230 grain hollow point. First time with a chronograph, first thing I did, shoot the thing up. It's still functioning though, so we're looking at, 843 feet per second out of the Second Amendment self-defense ammo. Let's go ahead and give the Polycase a try. That there's the numbers. Now they rate this ammunition at 1150 feet per second out of a 4-inch barrel. Of course, this is a 5-inch barrel out of this Glock 41. That ammo is smoking fast. While we're out here, let's go ahead and do some 9mm testing. We've got the Glock 17, some Freedom Munitions target ammo. Their target ammo has a hollow point, but it's not meant for expansion. It's really just meant for accuracy. This is 135 grain. .944 feet per second seems about right. Next up, we're going to take a look at some Hornady Custom. This is 124 grain. They rate this at 1110 feet per second. Let's see what it does. .1142 feet per second, that's about what we figured. Now let's try the Inceptor. These are 74 grain cartridges. Well, what does that test show us? Them bullets move. But I could have guessed that. What do we need to see now? Let's break out the cheese. So we definitely went through the cheese. You get a nice splatter mark here. That's actually what is that? Pointillism, right? That's pointillism. So we easily go through the first wall. This is 1/2 inch wall. Come out the back side. It's a clear blow through. Come in here. This is now 5/8 wall board, and we go in there. You can see it. I think we're going to find that it stopped inside this wall. Can you see that real well? So it pushed out the wallboard, but it didn't penetrate the second wall. Get my pocket knife and see if that might actually be the projectile right there. Yeah. There it is. You can see it was starting to break up inside the wall. That's crazy. Let's put it up here and take a closer look at it. Let's try the same test with a Second Amendment hollow point and see what it does. There's nothing near it. Oh, jeez. All right, tell me who the winner is. In and out, in and out, in and out. Blew through all 3 walls.
I'm sold.
That's awesome.
You can just stop it there. I mean, wow.
Now look at the comparative damage to the can. This is the inceptor. You see how it pushed the top of the can out like that, and the bottom, deformed the can completely. Not near the kind of pressure experience. It didn't even blow the lid off the can. Not near the pressure experienced with the Second Amendment ammo. That ammo has a Hornady projectile in it. So, you know, I don't know how I can be much more clear than that. They're not kidding when they say that they've designed this to prevent overpenetration. That's impressive. This is the Polycase ARX out of the Glock 17. Yeehaw! Same thing. So it already started to break up. Look, it already started to come apart as it came out of the can. You got 2 holes out of that one round. That's actually part of it right there. Oh, that looks like a piece of the can. It actually got blown out. You got 2 holes coming out of there. Looks like you got 1 punch through the back and then into the second wall, and that's it. No more penetration after that. This is Spear Gold Dot 124 plus P plus. So it looks like a keyhole, so it went sideways after it came through the cheese. Did a pretty good job on the cheese. We ripped a nice big hole out the back there. We go into, I don't even think we made it through the second piece of wallboard. Let's see if it's stuck in there. Oh, wait. There she blows, right there. Ooh, it's hot. So it bounced off the second piece of wallboard. Not bad. I think you're getting pretty much similar performance in that test. Last but not least, we're going to try a 124 grain Hornady Custom. It's an XTP. I think it's this one.
Yeah, you're right.
Be nice to try to set it up.
You can see it blew all the way through. There's no doubt there in my mind that ARX is a preferable round. Go ahead and, you see it came all the way through the back. Complete penetration. And not near the damage to the can. That was this can here. I think at least in the 9mm comparison, this is the ARX. I mean, the damage to that can, I gotta say, is slightly more impressive than the Plus P Plus with the same over penetration resistance. So, again, I think without a doubt, that Polycase ARX ammo is, again, what's going to be in all my guns. A little different here. Rather than the wall board, we've got center block behind the cheese can. 45 ACP ARX. Let's see what it does. Well, there you go. No penetration there. Looks like it just exploded. Our next thought was, what if you had a miss? What if it goes through the wallboard and then strikes a target? So we've got a can of cheese behind the wallboard. Let's see what it does. ARX 45 ACP. Don't miss. Pretty much all I have to say. Don't miss. It went through the wall, obviously. Still did a what I would refer to as a deadly shot on the cheese. Nice thing about this, there's no lead in that ammo. This cheese is still completely edible. Into the wallboard here. Looks like you came out and you can see it blew wallboard dust on this one. This one might take a little finesse. We're going to go through one cheese can through the wall and see what kind of damage it does to another cheese can behind the wall. So yeah, we went through. That bullet is in this can of cheese. We need a can opener. First time we've actually opened a can of cheese.
Here it was.
You found it? Where?
It was in there. Right. There you go.
You can see little pieces of it. Let's get some water and clean that off. We'll get a good look. Well, there you go. It definitely bust up. You see that starting to come apart. That's just nuts. If there's one definitive conclusion we can draw from today's test, we had a whole heck of a lot of fun. It's a cheesy mess out here at the studio. Really, the only ammunition that got anywhere close to the ARX was that Gold Dot Plus P Plus. And to tell you the truth, it's a high pressure round. In fact, some 9mm you can't shoot that ammo out of because of the high pressure. You're putting more wear and tear on the gun shooting that ammunition. The ARX is a standard pressure round, but you're getting the same, if not better, performance out of it. You've got the 74 grain projectile in the 9mm ARX compared to the 115 or 124 or 147 out of your standard defense load. And then in 45, the ARX ammo is 114 grain compared to 230. The kick is nothing. The recoil impulse when you're shooting that ARX, you're shooting it out of 9mm, it feels like you're shooting a 22. I can't really make this point any stronger. I think this is truly a viable round. It is what I'm going to be carrying for personal defense and home defense. I think you can see that their claim about over penetration is right on the money. I can't find a reason not to carry this ammo at this point. I think Alex from Rock City Guns was out helping me today. I think he's drawn the same conclusion. This test pretty much said it all. If there's one other thing we could do, I suppose we could get like a rack of ribs, tape it around a cheese can, and see what it actually does to a true human analog, get some bone in there. Maybe we'll do that one next, but I have no qualms about carrying this ammo now. We had a lot of fun. I want to really thank Polycase Ammo for sponsoring this today. You guys make an awesome product. I'm a big believer. All right, folks, always remember anyone can shoot. Anyone can shoot Polycase Ammo. Anyone can shoot a can of cheese and have fun. We'll see you next time.
Yep, we're right. First board, top of the oil come out.
Watch out, nails in that.
Yeah.
toss it down here.
The side of the panel. Oh man.
This is the first one.
I think that's the back of wall number 1.
And here's the whole ornament.
Yeah,
Just cratered the wall.
watch out.
And nothing.
I'll leave that one. We'll shoot it.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like it did detach the
no,
base.
I'll just let it fall. Holy crap. Do it again!